Hey everybody, it's David Bradley here, training facilitator and coach with Grant Cardone. It's Wednesday, so that means what? Well, it's time for the Wednesday Word. Now, first timers, let me welcome you to the Wednesday Word. Let me also tell you what goes on the Wednesday Word. I got a list, probably 180-ish. I got a bunch of words, all success themed, all success driven, and well look, let me start from the beginning. One of the most powerful lessons I learned from Grant Cardone is this: selling is a conversation, power comes from the words that you use. So, if we're going to be using words, and words have power, then it is very important that we understand what they mean, what to do with them, and then how to use them in our sales, in our business, in our life. So today on the Wednesday Word, we're going to take a word, we're going to look at the definition, the etymology, or the history of it, and I'm going to throw an action idea on it so that you can take it into plug it into your sales, your business, your life, and then do what? Get a result. Okay, so this week's word, if you're ready, are you ready? This week's word is learn. This is something that you have been doing since in utero. And it's happening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's look at the definition, but also what kind of word is learn? It is a transitive verb. Okay, now that's important, because a transitive verb is one that is used with an object, a noun, phrase, or pronoun that refers to the person or thing that is affected by the action of the verb. So who gets affected when you learn? Right? Okay, so the definition of learn, there's a few, and I'm going to use them in a sentence. Gain or acquire knowledge of or skill in something by study, experience, or being taught. Like, they started learning French, okay? To gain knowledge or understanding of a skill in by study, instruction, or experience. As in, I learned how to sell. I learned to trade. I will learn to play chess or guitar or piano, okay? Memorize. Just straight up memorize stuff. Another definition of learn. Bob decided to learn his lines for Hamlet before the first rehearsal. Good job, Bob. To come to be able, meaning I want to learn to swing dance. I want to learn to speak French or Spanish. And then to come to realize. Using that in a sentence, after his wife asked if these jeans made her look fat, Stan learned that honesty really isn't always the best policy. So where does learn come from? What's the history? What's the etymology? It's an Old English word, Leornian. There we go. Sorry, I have a hard time with some of that Old English stuff. Leornian, and I'm Old English. I mean, I'm English and Irish, and I'm getting old. I am Old English. Okay. Leornian, okay, meaning to get knowledge, be cultivated, study, read, think about it. Go a little bit further back, Proto-Germanic, meaning to learn. Gothic was lais, or L-A-I-S, meaning I know. Okay, so the further we go back, the more it has to do with having knowledge. And then there's a base sense behind that, meaning to follow or find the track of knowing, okay? You go all the way back to the 1200s, it meant to hear of or to ascertain. And then if you go a little bit further back into this Old English, it's Laron, or Laron, yeah, meaning to teach, okay? So we know the word. What do we do with it, though, okay? Life, the thing we're doing. You're doing life. You're not living it, you're doing it. Life is a series of learning based on experiences and information. Information given, information sought out, and then topped off with decisions and actions. So let me just say that one more time. Life is a series of learning based on experiences, information given, information sought out, and topped off with decisions and actions. So let's just bring that to sales for a second. Where did you learn sales to this point? How did you learn sales? What has been your experience with sales? The information you currently have about sales, is it enough? Who taught you about sales? And the kicker, are you still learning about sales? So the number one reason that we quit something is because we didn't learn enough to be successful at it, or we were straight up given bad data. We don't know, K-N-O-W, enough about a topic if we don't know enough about the topic to be successful and to succeed and to start winning. Then we make a decision that it's not for me, that it doesn't work. So when there's a no, it actually means there's a lack of the other no, the K-N-O-W. And if you've read Grant's book, The Closer Survival Guide, he says anywhere that there is a no, N-O in life, it's usually because there's a lack of the other no, the K-N-O-W. And within this analogy, the K is going to stand for knowledge and the W is going to stand for wisdom. So one of the keys to learning is having knowledge, and knowledge comes from doing. Information is the words and it's the data, but until you actually do something with it, you don't have any knowledge of the topic. And then the wisdom becomes, or it's acquired from accumulated knowledge. So if you're not killing it in sales right now or business to the degree that you know you should be able to, then clearly, myself included, there is so much more to learn. You're going to need the right information, you'll need more knowledge, and you're going to need some wisdom. And this is not something you can get from a pill. It is not something you can get from a 6-hour seminar, 1 or 2 YouTube videos a week, or a weekly sales meeting for that matter. This is going to take a daily, committed action and activity. The average, I don't know if you know this or not, the average Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner will spend 10 years working towards a black belt. Why would sales be any different? And this has been your Wednesday Word. I am your host of the Wednesday Word. My name is David Bradley. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you're getting some value from it, if you got some value from this today, please make sure you share it out there wherever you enjoy fine podcasts, or if you're watching this on a video, make sure you share it out with somebody else. Put it on the Facebook, tweet it out, throw it up on the LinkedIn, anywhere. Get it out. Because if it helped you, if you got something from it today, then I promise you somebody else is just waiting for you to share it so they can get something out of it too. If you haven't subscribed, thanks in advance for doing that. And I will leave you with the words of Grant Cardone, which is be great, because nothing else pays. See you soon.